best ballparks you'll find in the sport, PNC Park in Pittsburgh. The opener of the final series of the year between the Cincinnati Reds and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Pirates baseball next on the show. Trevor Cahill gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
First pitch of the AB now. Joey Votto stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know one thing you don't want to do here, Dero, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He can pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
The next 1-2 pitch. Popped up. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. A moment here to take a look at the Cincinnati Reds starting lineup in this one. Dero, what's the word on this club as they start the new month?
Matty, you focus on this lineup, the middle of the order jumps out at you because of the big power. But my focus today is on the table setters, the guys that set the tone. They have to be willing to work the count and find ways to get on base and create a little bit of havoc on the defense.
Standing in now, Patrick Dwyer. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Pitch on the way. Hit to first. Scooped up. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting first, the left fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
Digging in next, Jesse Winker. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
At the plate now is Eugenio Suarez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Now here's the first offering. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0. Winker, the runner at first with 2 gone. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Wow, looked like an easy beginning of this inning. Gets the first 2 guys out, then the 3 and 4 hitters all of a sudden start locking in on him, and now he's got to get through this 5th-hole hitter to get out of this inning unscathed.
Yeah, he's definitely put his feet to the fire right here. This number 5 guy, he's known. He sits in that 5-hole to drive in runs, and he's smelling ribbies right now.
Stepping in now, Mike Moustakas, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. Reds strand a couple, and now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Jose De Leon will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs to start limiting the number of hits and to limit the number of base on balls. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn things around in this one here today.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts, giving him an even 150. And the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
So now it's Brian Reynolds, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. This is a fight at the bat rack.
A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder. Too high. And it's 3-0. In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. Here it comes, the 3-0. Swing and a blooper down the right field line. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock has to feel good.
Manny Machado.
Into the box, Manny Machado. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
What a terrific month this guy had last month, hitting over 350. If he can continue at this pace, he's got a legitimate shot to win a batting title.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Two-run home run for Manny Machado. 38th home run of the season for him. And the lead for the Pirates is now 3-0.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez, who comes into this one 6th in the National League in home runs.
When you're drawing up plans for your club in spring training, you'd love to have pop and power from your corner outfield spots, and they certainly have that in this guy right here.
First delivery to him. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Moustakas is there. 1 out.
Batting fifth.
Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, this team's lineup is dead last in batting average, and I tell you what, that does not bode well for the rest of the season. If you do not have professional at-bats up and down the lineup, or at least 6 to 7 guys, it is eventually going to catch up to you.
Now at the plate here is Colin Moran. He enters this one 2nd in the National League round trip category.
You know, Matty, when I think of this guy, I think of damage. Near the league leaders in RBIs as well, D-Row.
That's the stat that I think gets overlooked so much in today's game. I remember back to Chipper Jones. He used to say, how many biscuits can you put in a basket? Runs and ribbies. And he certainly has a knack for being able to drive in that big run.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. 3 runs already home here. Misses, ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
The 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Second inning coming up from PNC Park. Bucks out in front, 3-0. Now to bat, Aristides Aquino. Was an 0-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's ball game.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Nick Senzel.
Into the box now, Nick Senzel. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Senzel is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
The catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Into the box, Tucker Barnhart. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 10 home runs and 31 RBIs. The 0-1 delivery. Right side, but it's well foul. The 0-2 home. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. Now the relay home. And not in time as the second run scores.
Always nice to get some run production from the bottom of your order, right? That double brings in 2 runs, and the top of the order is coming up here. This could really be a big inning.
At the plate now, Jose De Leon. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And he'll try and get his man to third here as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
The first baseman, number 19.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. In the air, down the line in left. Hernandez is in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as that ties our ball game at 3-3.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
So we're back to even now after the sac fly. And coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Patrick Dwyer. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Gallo is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
The second baseman, Adam Frazier.
First delivery to him. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dwyer is right there. 1 gone.
Batting 8th, the catcher.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Joey Votto. I don't think this guy gets enough credit for his defense because he's so dynamic on the offensive side, but one of the most prepared players in our sport, and half of that is definitely attributed to the defensive side of the ball.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter, as a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket. He just gave up a knock to him.
In now, Trevor Cahill, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A 1 pitch on its way. Fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt here. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. From the stretch. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Aquino has to come in from the next area code to put this one away. Wow.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
To the plate now, Bryan Reynolds. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. The 0-1 offering. High in the air out to center field. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. 2 innings complete. Score tied at 3 apiece. Stepping in once again is Jesse Winker. He singled in his first AB.
Jesse Winker.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Hernandez has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. And with 1 away, time for a quick check of the standings, and it'll show you that these guys had the division race all sewn up as they look forward to baseball in October. Next, it'll be Eugenio Suarez. He collected a base hit his first time up. Now the pitch. The 0-1 on its way.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, and he shoots this back into center field for a base hit.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers' meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Stepping in now, Mike Moustakas. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A 1 pitch on its way. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Suarez, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Oh, and 2, here it is. Down the first baseline. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second.
Now batting, number 44.
So next to hit is Aristides Aquino, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
The set and the 1-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Bogaerts has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for Cincinnati through 2.5. It's 3 apiece. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in Manny Machado.
Well, you don't see this very often, Matty V. A 2-strike straight changeup. This guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time, and maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
Line drive to left. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
There's ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Next to dig in, Colin Moran. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he puts it on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting love.
Here's Joey Gallo now as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a high blast headed for the corner and right. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Ah, man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. He's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue an AB after you just went deep foul.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
The second baseman, Adam Frazier.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he lays off for ball 1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The set and the 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's the 1-2. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Nick Senzel.
Nick Senzel.
First pitch on its way. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the 4th inning. And both of these guys bringing it pretty good. 97 and 93 is the top recorded speed so far. In now for the Reds, Tucker Barnhart. He doubled home a pair his last time up. First pitch on its way. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Up next for Cincinnati, the pitcher, Jose De Leon.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jose De Leon. He did his job and laid down a successful sac bunt in his first appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
Now here's the first offering.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Ball 1, taken just off the inside. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Through 3.5, we're all even at 3 apiece. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for the Pirates,
ready to go in the bottom of the 4th.
Jacob.
And next to hit is the catcher, Jacob
Stallings.
Stallings. And a ball 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here's the pitch. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch. It hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, Trevor Cahill. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He's really on a roll right now. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts and all.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. 4 innings in the books, tied 3-3. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Joey Votto.
Joey Votto.
Now here's the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. This year against right-handed pitching, Votto carries a batting line right at .240.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
0-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Into the box now, Patrick Dwyer, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. Hit hard on the ground is short. Gloved by Bogaerts. Throw on to first, and Cahill's looking sharp here. 2 away.
The left fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
2 gone in the Cincinnati 5th. And next to bat will be Jesse Winker. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. At the plate, Eugenio Suarez. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Bogaerts has it. There's Frazier at second for the out, and the inning is over. Reds leave 1. Home half of the 5th coming up. Tied at 3-3.
Concentrating my balance, give life a better chance. I'm too involved in God, not television.
And now in the box, Bryan Reynolds. He's
Leading
1
up
for 2 in the ball
Pirates,
game.
The center fielder, Bryan
First offering on its way. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. And it's a good start to the inning for the Bucks. It's a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap into right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
And in steps Manny Machado. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
now batting left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. It was a walk in his last trip. Now here's the first offering. As he'll take a look at ball 1. In his career, Hernandez brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. A 1-0 delivery. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through into left, a base hit. Reynolds blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
So now to the plate, Colin Moran, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
And he fouls this one off. Working for the punch out and the offering. Pulled toward right center field. Aquino is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
This opportunity is once in a lifetime.
The right fielder, number 16, Joey.
Digging in will be
Gallo.
Joey Gallo. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. He's under it, and that ends the inning. One in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. And now, Mike Moustakas. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, number 44.
Next to hit, Aristides Aquino grounded out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
Into the box, Nick Senzel. This is in the air out to right. Gallo is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Next up, Tucker Barnhart. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on the way.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
Called strike 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
From the belt, the pitch. (4-3) our score here as we play inning number 6. The next 0-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. One left for Cincinnati. Score holds at 4-3. So here's Adam Frazier. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Here's the first pitch. And oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike two. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Stepping in now, Jacob Stallings. So Brown, this one fouled off to the left side. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Popped him up. Barnhart over to his right. 2 gone. Up next for the Buccos, Trevor Cahill. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently.
Cahill.
Now here it comes. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Boy, Dewey, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could base that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now.
Well, this inning was looking routine, and then with 1 base hit and a wild pitch later, things are looking a lot different. Now a base hit scores a run, got to reset on the mound and make some good pitches here.
Both teams with 8 hits in this one. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Pirates leave 1, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Tyler Naquin will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 12. Tyler Newcomb.
Tyler Anderson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Tyler Anderson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bullet back up the middle. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Boy, talk about
Cincinnati.
hitting into some
The
rough
first
luck.
baseman,
That was an
Joey
absolute bullet to
Votto.
the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
In is Joey Votto now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Reynolds is on the move for it. Around first, he's digging for second. Votto around second, heading for third. The relay, and he'll make it to third safely, so your tying run is 90 feet away with
Now
only
batting,
one gone.
The center fielder.
Yeah, everyone knows
Patrick
this guy's been having a great
Dwyer.
year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
So next to bat will be Patrick Dwyer. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch of the AB now. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. He's in there at the plate. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Jesse Winker is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Oh, 0-2. Here it comes. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. But the tying run has come across here as we're set up for an exciting finish. Stretch time coming up here in Pittsburgh. And we are tied 4-4. Cam Bedrosian gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 46, Cam Bedrosian.
Now it'll be Brian Reynolds. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
The center fielder, Brian Reynolds.
First offering. 1-0 pitch on the way. Belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is the right fielder. At the track, the wall, into the bleachers, and gone. Solo shot to right center. Number 35 now on the season. As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare, and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
The third baseman, number 13.
Here's Manny Machado now.
Manny.
And it's grounded just foul down the
Machado.
line. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Machado now on 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. Pitch on the way. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Popped him up. Votto over to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Teoscar Hernandez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He's set and the pitch. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And that's the second out.
The first baseman, number 19, Colin Moran.
Next up is Colin Moran. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope, that's a ball. Nope, 1-0.
Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now here's the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 5-4 Pittsburgh. So now to the plate, Eugenio Suarez. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Eugenio.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. And he swings right over the top of this one. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, he'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Next to stand in is Mike Moustakas. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Michael Feliz is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 45, Michael Feliz.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Suarez aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. And in a 5-4 game, let's give you a look at the starter comparison to see how these 2 guys stack up against one another. Digging in here for a pivotal at-bat, Aristides Aquino, and he represents the potential go-ahead run. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. This is on the ground over to first. And that's in there for a base hit. His 3rd hit of the game. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
In now, Nick Senzel, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
The batter, the catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Tucker Barnhart. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Comes set, the 0-1.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
A pause and the 0-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. TJ Antone is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 70, TJ Antone. Now playing shortstop.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Joey Gallo.
Hitting up for the Pirates, the right fielder Joey Gallo.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch, and he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Dero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. Here now the 2-2. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now back, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
So here is Adam Frazier. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First delivery to him.
Oh, that's off the plate.
The 1-0 home. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 39 on the season for him, and it's now 6-4.
Everyone in the home dugout just seemed to breathe a little easier. They're up 2 and only need 3 outs in their bullpen to wrap up the W. It's always nice to work with a little extra wiggle room.
At the plate now, Jacob Stallings. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Tim.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
2 balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. And if you start thinking about what remains on the Bucs bench, there they are. We'll see if one of them gets a call to pinch hit soon. Brian Hayes will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Pirates. Number 14, Brian Hayes.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Hayes swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". He was a first-round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Here he comes on 2-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dwyer is there, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Now to the plate, Brian Reynolds. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. From the stretch. Popped him up. Suarez has got it, and the side is retired. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. Last chance coming up here for the Reds. It's the Pirates 6 and the Reds 4. Richard Rodriguez takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
48, Richard Rodriguez.
Now at the plate is number 0. He's ready for his first AB here in this one.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Now here's the first offering. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Reynolds is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Joey Votto. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance.
Yeah, Matty, with his speed, I don't think anyone saw a triple coming earlier. It was his first of the year, and who knows, might be the last of his career.
Now here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. One out, nobody on. Now the 1-1 pitch. Will be a base hit into center field.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
At the plate, Patrick Dwyer, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1. Sliced hard on the ground, and there's his first base hit in this one. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Into the box now, Jesse Winker, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 0 for 4. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't beat him. Well, obviously he didn't circle this guy. That's his 3rd knock of the game, and he has been on fire lately.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Into the box, Eugenio Suarez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out. The 1-0.
hit the other way out toward right field. Right fielder giving chase. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded and only 1 run scores on the sacrifice fly.
Next, it'll be Mike Moustakas. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Yes, he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. He's safe at the plate. And that ties the ball game in the top of the 9th.
Now batting.
You know, D-Row, there are some guys that shy away from hitting when it really counts. Top of the 9th, and this guy comes through to tie this thing up.
Yeah, he was able to slow the moment down right there. Get this back to square. There's still a bottom of the 9th looming. Let's see if they can tack on a few more.
Number 6, Jonathan India.
So now to the plate, Aristides Aquino. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 3. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
To the left side, but it's well fouled. Winker over at second. India on at first with 2 down. Down the right field line, and that's going to be a fair ball. Winker rounds third and is striding for home.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Max Schrock will grab a bat to pinch hit, and he'll do so with a couple of runners in scoring position here, but with 2 out in the inning. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Chad Kuhl takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Chad Kuhl.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Oh, and 2. Here it is.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
The 2-2 pitch. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that? He's in at second safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. Stepping in now, number 0, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there, and it's 0-2 now. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back.
In to score is the runner from third, and that will stretch the lead to 4 now.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't irk you.
Oh, it does hurt. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. So, boy, the wheels really came off the bus here in the top of the 9th. Jonathan India will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Ryan Hendricks, a right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Fouled off. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The Buccos find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, Dero, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game. You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
First delivery to him. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. They've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4. A grand slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
Colin Moran stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. On to Sheffield and gone. a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 68 now as he draws ever closer, as it's now a 1-run ball game. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, you know what, D-Row? This is a pretty good pitcher's ballpark, PNC, in Pittsburgh.
What an impressive hitting performance by that lineup. This park, it definitely caters to the left-handed hitter. With that wall in right field, you feel like you can book one into the Allegheny. Not the same for a right-handed hitter. Big left center gap, and center field plays deep.
Sean Doolittle comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
The right fielder.
Standing in now, Joey Gallo, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Ball 1. And this one misses now to the Pirate right fielder. 2-1. The pitch. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now that second baseman, Adam.
Next to hit is Adam Frazier. His career line with Doolittle. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch on the way, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And he fouls this one off. Gallo on at first, nobody out. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Stepping in next, Jacob Stallings. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. No balls and 1 strike. Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball 1-1.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Runners on first with 1 down. Fouled away. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Now the 3-2 pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. The next 3-2. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Gregory Polanco will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 25, Gregory Polanco.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. into the corner and slicing foul. Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Now a foul tip, but it's held onto behind the plate, and that'll go down as a very important out, number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. His career line with Doolittle, he's 1 for 2. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
2 big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Still even at 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. He's right there. And they will get the force, and a tough way to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, they sure made it interesting in the ninth, but they leave the tying run stranded at second and the winning run helplessly at first. Could have gone either way, but we were treated to a great battle.
And it's a 10-9 final at the end of this one. The Reds scored 10 runs on the way to victory. TJ Antone earns the victory, his 11th in relief this year. Sean Doolittle records the save, his 44th of the season. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 10 runs, 19 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Pirates, 9 runs, 14 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. Tonight's paid attendance at PNC Park, 38,362. The Pirates thank you for attending tonight's game and remind you to please drive home safely.